Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm back to finish my 12 set Arcanist's Choice battle. So the way this worked is I went through the archives and I picked out 12 boxes that either are ones I really wanted to open, ones we haven't seen in a long time, or ones we're just never really going to get a chance to open otherwise. So I put them into this battle. And it is quite an eclectic mix, to say the least. If you didn't see part one, you probably want to go watch that. That's where I go through all the boxes and introduce what everything is. I'll do that real quick right now, but if you want like full introductions, the previous video is better. And so what you see on the table here is we had 2 packs from each set when we started. We've opened 1 pack from all 12 sets now, and that's what's on the table here. These are sort of all the cards we pulled. These are kind of cards that were in the top 3 but aren't anymore. So yeah, they were there, but they're not now. This is my current runner-up, so I really like that card, but it's not good enough to be in the top 3. And then these are the top 3. That's my top card right now. It's a TG from the Naruto tin. Second place is an SP from the Demon Slayer Pokemon cross set. So it's like Demon Slayer and Pokemon on the card at the same time. It's amazing. I love it. Super bootleg. Like obviously that's not licensed, but this is Digimon from Kayou, and it's not the TCG. These are just trading cards, but they look so cool. I mean, this is a UR, but still, look at that guy. He looks so awesome. So yeah, that is my third place card right now. And then looking at all the sets, we've got that Digimon set from Kayou. We've got Gossip Knight from, not sure who made that. But anyway, it's Gossip Knight. That is a male waifu set. So it's like male cards, male anime characters in like compromising clothes and situations. It's great. You'll love it. It's such a crazy thing. It's insane. Anyway, next up is Big Face Studios Tokyo Ghoul set, which is based on the Tokyo Ghoul anime, obviously. That's right here. Then we've got one of the Ghostblade sets. That's the first Ghostblade set. That's a webcomic by WLOP, and it has just amazing artwork. That's what you're seeing right here. And that is actually one of the Ghostblade cards too, and it was in the top for a while. It's a very nice art in that set. Obviously, very nice art right there. That is the Naruto tin set, so that's where that came from. Came from this pack. This is Fabulous Beasts, which I actually thought would do better, but it ended up over here. It didn't really last in very long up there, but this is a very cute watercolor style anime that was released in China, and then Card.Fun has made a trading card set based on it, and that's what that is. So then this is the second Ghostblade set. So there's 2 different sets. I have both of them, so we're looking at both Ghostblade sets, although they have almost exactly the same card designs. This is Fate Stay Night by Big Face Studio. So same company designed these cards, but a different property. That's one of the Fate Stay Night cards. These are World of Warcraft cards. Again, very bootleg. They're made by the same group that made the Batman, DC, and Joker box cards. So the distribution is very poor on those. It's really hard to pull anything above even like second tier rarity, and forget about ever pulling top tier rarity. I've never done it. And so you get base cards basically. They're not bad, but they're base. This is the Evangelion set that I hate. Absolutely do not. I hate that set. I hate it so much. But if I don't open it, I'm never gonna open it. But this is the kind of card you get from that set. It's really, it's curved. It doesn't have coating on the back, has only like real basic coat and color print on the front. The stock is not great. The cut is bad. It's just not a quality card at all. And no, not happy with that set. Next up is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, another totally bootleg set. That's not an official Nintendo set or anything like that. That's those cards. Interesting set, but really you would have to be a big fan of the game, I think, to like those. Even general Zelda fans, like I like Zelda generally. I don't get a whole lot out of that set, so I would prefer like a 16-bit Zelda set. That would be kind of cool, right? But anyway, and then finally we've got Soul Cards Demon Slayer, and that's this Pokemon Demon Slayer mix. And then when the Pokemon aren't there, it's just waifu cards, like just straight up Demon Slayer waifus. So, and they look awesome. Don't get me wrong, they look awesome. So yeah, anyway, this is the second round. We're gonna open these all, see if we can get something better. And you know, just to throw things, throw a little curveball here, I brought another set out that we haven't looked at in a very long time. This is Card.Fun's Minions set. So this is from the Minions movie, and I think there's a show too, and probably a lot of other things. So we're gonna throw a couple packs of this in now. And don't sleep on that set. I've actually pulled a numbered card from this before, so it is by no means a bad set. And it's Card.Fun, so it's going to be good. I don't think this one has a huge secondary market, though, just because Minions aren't as popular as like Disney, which is their other big thing they make. We're going to take a look at these anyway. So first up is a UR. It's the Shriek Ray. That's not the Shrink Ray, that's the Shriek Ray. I'm unsure. So I don't remember exactly which one that came from, but that's a UR. Then we've got an SSR villain card. It's a pretty nice. It's just an SSR, but very good finish on that card. I'll sleeve that. And then we've got our SRs, which are just going to be, you know, imagery from the movies we've got here and here. So those are our SRs. All right, so nothing took the board from that pack, but maybe pack 2 will have something. That'll be our last pack too, so we'll get over there eventually. But let's start back at the beginning. Here is Digimon again. This is Kayou Digimon, and let's see what we got. And that is from the set, so our third place card right now is from this exact pack. So we've got some rares. Oh, that's a dupe. We pulled that rare in the last box. That's a kind of lazy looking drawing there. And then we've got an SSR as our hit. Really, that looks amazing too. I wonder, are these the same? They probably are, right? These are probably the same. Yeah, you can tell from the name here. They're the same Digimons as well. How cool. So we got kind of 2 that can sort of evolve. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put those both as third place now. Ha! I'm allowed to do that. Okay. And then rounding out that box, that pack, we have a TR, which again, these are just PVC cards. They're not like a super rare hit. You're going to get a PVC in every single pack. So got that, and then we have the nice little advertise. You get one in every pack too. So I hope you like ads for Digimon, because there's ads for Digimon. And moving right along, this is Gossip Knight. So these are male waifu cards. The coolest thing about this set is it includes perfume cards. So cards that have, well, cologne on them that, you know, would be the same as the character would have worn, maybe. I've never pulled one, but I've heard they smell great. I've heard they smell really good, so we'll see. There's our first. There's our second. And we got a QR, I think. At least it would be a QR in any other set. It's cute. I love the little head on there. Oh, it's an SSR. Okay, so it's an SSR. That is a weird card. I think I understand. There's not a lot to this card. It looks really fancy, but there's actually just foil and then the printing on top of it. Still interesting. Kind of like, yeah, an interesting card. That's what I'll say about that. All right, moving along. Here is Tokyo Ghoul by Big Face Studio. And I think most of these sets are still available. Ghostblade, I think, is probably the one that's going to be the hardest to find. And then even if you do find it, it is not cheap. Those boxes are, I think, almost $40 each. Which for this part of the hobby that's very expensive. So Yeah, they're worth it. They're great sets, but I mean, you obviously you need to like the property. If you don't already like Ghostblade, you're not gonna get much out of those sets. So there's an HR. Oh, we ran out of sleeves again. Don't worry, I have plenty. Right there. And then this is one of the URs from the set. They all look kind of like these old magazines sort of thing. And there you can see him trying to put his human face on, which is something they do in this show. None of those are going to beat our cards up there, unfortunately. But why don't we take a look at Ghostblade? I was just talking about it, so let's see if it can give us something here. And this is set 1 from Ghostblade. There's 2 sets out, and I have both of them on the table here, so we will see both. This looks like a puzzle, right? Because it has, yeah, definitely a puzzle. So this is like the upper middle piece of a puzzle, if I had to guess. Put that right there. And then here is storyline. Yeah, very, like I said, kind of a cool painterly look to it. And then the way they design the cards, they use so much refraction texture on these cards. I'll try to catch it here in the light. You can kind of say, like, this one is just chaos. Like, look in there. See all those little green swirls, and all of those are kind of grooves inside the card that reflect the light in different ways. And that's how you achieve that kind of look. And that's a really cool look. So I'm having a lot of focus trouble. There's so many faces here on the table that are distracting the camera. Sorry. All right, one more of these. So this comes from a special edition tin of Naruto by Little Dinosaur, not Kayou. So these aren't officially licensed Naruto cards, but my current winner is one of these. So these look great. And we're going to see some more right now. But yeah, here's an SSR. Just beautiful looking cards. These SSRs are the base, and they look this good. Yeah, they did just an amazing job with these cards. Super cool. I love the foiling on them. It's just fun. It's so much fun to just look at. And then you've got another one of those LRs. And then, yeah, we pulled another huge hit here. Sorry, we pulled an SSP. So that is going to be one of the top, I think it's the top rarity card in the set. It looks really good, but honestly, this TG is better. I think looks a little better to me. These are from the same exact set. But you see the TG has much thicker cardstock, I think because they had to do a lot of embossing on it, whereas this doesn't have emboss on it. So yeah, I think what's going to happen here is we're just going to kind of put that, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. It's going to be my backup. That's going to be my backup. Sorry, we're retiring that. One more Fabulous Beast. Yeah, very cool. And we got an SR. Maybe I'll put it down there. We got another SSR, and the SSRs are really interesting in this set because they're kind of like artist studies of the character. So you can kind of see here there's, the palette they're going to use, some of the attributes of it and things. And that one's the same type of a card over there. So it looks great. Unfortunately, we did not pull any major hits today from Fabulous Beasts, so that's why it didn't make the board. We're gonna keep going. Here is Ghostblade, and this is GD2, so this is the second edition, the second set, right? There's set 1 and set 2. This is set 2. Although you'll see the cards have really similar design elements and art styles to them. I don't know if it's true, but from our point of view, looking at AliExpress, these two sets came out on the same exact day. Like we saw them both appear at the same time. So from, like I said, from our point of view, they are basically just like mirror sets, if that makes any sense. Yeah, here's, put it right there. It's another storyline. Cool cards, just so unique the way the artwork on these goes. I just, I mean, I just love this style of art. And then again, that just insane refraction work up in the sky there. That's not easy to do, and every single card has it done uniquely on it, which is another like just kind of mind-blowing thing. Okay, so here's Big Face. Fate's Stay Night. Kind of this was, well, like an erotic novel, I think, when it came out at first, and now it's a huge franchise with animes and games and everything, right? That's that same, oh yeah, that is the same lady. So now we've got her chibi and her non-chibi. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna actually leave those up like that. That's kind of neat, huh? And then, oh, we got a ZR. Okay, sorry. We got to look at our CP first. The CPs are matte. They don't have a reflective coating on them. It's kind of weird to look at, really. Put that here, maybe. Yeah, there's a ZR. The ZRs also kind of have this magazine look to them, but they're just covered in that pearlescent foiling, which is so nice. Very nice. Well, the question is that nice enough to get anywhere up here? I kind of think it. I really like this card, so we're going to be doing this now. Sorry, Digimons, you were awesome, but you are getting retired. So that is our current board: first, second, third. And checking out another Blizzard pack here. Oop, there we go. So this is World of Warcraft by Card.Expert. And yeah, it's usually really hard to pull anything good. So see these letters here, F, H? Those are the rarity levels. F is actually the lowest rarity card. So this is like the most common card, right? And H is, the next most common. And that's usually what you pull, F and H. I've never pulled like A. A is here. Like you have to go through what? A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, so like 4 more. And then there's AA and AAA. I've never pulled AAA. Still, we got some interesting bosses here. These are both bosses in that kind of deserty one they released, right? I remember fighting all these. But by the time we got to fighting these, the guild I was in was pretty much... like, it was falling apart at that point. Like, we weren't really able to put together a 40-man team anymore. And so we were doing a lot of the 20-man mini-bosses because we just couldn't put together a full team. Yeah, and then after that, the guild fell apart during that time. We never actually continued after that. I don't play anymore. Oh my god, we actually got an Eva. And this is... I hate that. I cannot express my hatred of this set enough. Actually, those are both dupes anyway. But at least we got an Eva for once. Man, it's been so long, and I never pulled one. But yeah, there is Eva 2. Awesome. I have some Eva models. I have some model kits of these guys. They're neat because like all these little segments move in the model, and I think it looks really cool. So that's actually not a bad card. As much as I hate on that set, we finally did pull a giant Eva from it, so worth it. No, that box is not worth it. Do not buy that box. Not worth it. Zelda Breath of the Wild, very bootleg. Also, really poor printing on the packaging. Like, it's hard for you to see, but if you were looking at this in person, it looks fuzzy. It looks like low resolution. It's kind of a weird thing. We get 3 really thick cards here. And we got a QR. That's cute. Cute little QR there. Very cute. And not too sure what this is. It's an SSR, okay. And it's one of the symbols, I think. That card is hard to look at. It's brown and gold. That's not great. That's not a great palette to use. I mean, it shines, but unless you catch it in the light, you can't really even see that image. And then we got a UP, Delicious Magic Recipes. So this is one of the recipes in the game. I guess probably apple pie, maybe. There's a lot of cooking in that game. Yeah, I never got very good at it. But crazy. The Genshin Impact cards, sometimes they include a rarity level where it's just the food that you eat in the game too, because the food's a big part of that game as well. Okay, so we're down to now just 2 packs, so we're getting close. Fortunately, our board did not change a whole lot, although we have pulled some just amazing cards here. Well, it's hard to pick sort of best cards beyond the top 3 there. I love those. I love both of those. I love that one. I like the Eve. Even though I hate that set. Sorry. Okay. Here's Demon Slayer and Pokemon. Got a QR. That is kind of nice. I like the foil on that. Very cool. Let's put that right there. We got another SP. Awesome. So another of the Pokemon mixed cards. That's great. So that's these. Awesome. So I think we can put those both in 3rd place then. We got a UR. Yeah, this set gets very waifu-y in the base cards. Which I don't know if that's accurate or not to the show. Oh, wow, okay, those are, yeah, all right. Well, yeah. All right, so I don't have a whole lot to say about that because it's just kind of, it is what it is. I don't make the cards, I just pull them. Oh, one of my packages is at a local delivery company. Which one? Huh? So if you watch the Shopping with the Archivist, you know that I have been waiting for 4 boxes of Kayou's DC set forever and never got it. And I ordered it like a month ago, or more than a month ago at this point, and now they're here. But in that shopping, I ordered more because I was like, I'm never gonna get these, so I'm gonna order more. And now they're here. So, dang. Oh well, that's okay. Huh? This is crazy. It's like a PVC card. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it does anything other than just beat Bob. I was like, is it lenticular? I don't think it is. I think it's just like a Minions card there. And here's an SR, Evil Minion. That's good. And then for our 2 SRs here from the show. All right, so there's our battle. That was Archivist Choice 13. I guess we ended up with 13 sets because I threw minions in, but basically it was meant to be a 12 set battle. We pulled a lot of really good cards here. I was very happy with this haul. It's nice. It's going to take me a while to kind of process and sort through them all, but definitely up here on the top we have just top tier cards, like no complaints at all. Those are awesome. So especially that Naruto is such a nice card. Yeah, I mean that is really looks great in person. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. If there's any sets you want to see more of or less of, leave a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna clean all this up and set up for the next video. So I'll catch you later. Bye bye.